We're joined this morning here on Jersey Magazine by Heather Anderson. She is the president and CEO of Special Olympics New Jersey. Heather, good morning and welcome to Jersey Magazine.
Good morning, Jim, and thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure to talk to you and see you again.
Tell us about Special Olympics New Jersey for listeners who may not be aware of the organization, Heather.
Special Olympics is an organization. It's worldwide, but here in New Jersey, we provide sport training, competition, health, fitness, educational opportunities for children and adults with intellectual disabilities. And everything we do here is free of charge to the participants. We don't charge registration fees. We will make sure they have uniforms. We're a sport organization. We offer 22 sports. We're year round. We're in our fall season right now. And it's just a great opportunity for families, community to celebrate and support a population in the state that needs the support and the opportunities to be part of the community, and we do that through sport.
And how did you get involved with Special Olympics New Jersey?
Well, my younger brother Derek has Down syndrome, and so it's really been the fabric of my life to support people with intellectual disabilities, and he's brought more joy and hope and different kind of vision, different lens to look through, just because I've had the honor of being part of his life for all those years. So this kind of was a perfect fit for me. I was a sport person growing up, and so it's just been a wonderful opportunity for me as a career for over 30 years now.
What have you learned both from your brother and from working with Special Olympics New Jersey?
It's the world's complicated, and it seems to continue to get more complicated. But I think seeing our athletes, being part of their lives, getting to know them and their families. It's really the simple things in life, the pieces of life that are kind of staring us right in the face, and we kind of take things for granted. And I think the population we serve, they're wonderful people. They teach us more sometimes than we can support them and the values that they have. And so it's really part of our mission. The word in that is joy, and I think it's just it's a joyful organization, it's a hopeful organization, and it's an inclusive organization. And it's all about respect and acceptance. And I think those are the things that resonate with me day in and day out of my life. So
I love that you used the word joy, and it brings up a memory that I have. I've been coaching baseball forever, and one of my favorite memories, Heather, involves a little league team, I believe, because it was my son's team. I think these kids were 9 years old, and there was a boy who was severely autistic. I did not know the extent of it at the time, and I wasn't sure how much I was really able to connect with him. And we were probably two-thirds of the way through the season. And to this point, this child had not gotten a base hit yet. And I wasn't sure exactly how to communicate with him, what he was thinking, what he was going through. He finally got his first base hit of the year. And as he did, he scampered. He didn't run. He scampered up the first base line. He's clapping his hands and he said, yes, yes. And it's one of my favorite moments because the joy that he exuded that day, and the whole team went crazy for him because they grew up with him. They're his peers. They're going to school with him. And watching both him and his teammates react to that moment, the joy, that word was just perfect.
it is. And I feel like I'm fortunate of those people across the state and the world that are part of Special Olympics as a volunteer, a coach, a family member, a sponsor, a supporter. Uh, they can witness that on a weekend throughout the state, because we're everywhere. We're in 400 communities across the state, and we're weekend warriors. So you coach baseball, it's the weekend events for little leagues and things like that, and as are we. And so yeah, it's just I encourage anybody that wants to learn more about us or get involved to come and be part of our family, because it is a family, and you come once and you're pretty much wanting to come back again because of that joy.
You have a unified sports program as well. Tell us about that.
So Unified Sports Program is really a school-based program, and it's a wonderful opportunity to change school culture. So we're in around 300 schools across the state right now, and it's basically individuals with and without disabilities playing alongside each other on the court or the field in a meaningful way. So this is not they're teammates and they work as a team. They train as a team, practice as a team, and they compete as a team. And we are part of the NJSIAA sports organization now. So we have our own championships along with those state championships in basketball, bowling, and things like that. So it's really changing school cultures for the schools that have it because it's their peers and they become friends. And it's changing the way individuals with disabilities or somebody that's not like you, it's changing people's attitudes. And so we continue to grow it. We've got a long way to go, but it's just an awesome it's just an awesome program, and we're really proud of it.
I know you do a number of events throughout the year, and one of them is a plane pull in which a team, I forget how many, the maximum you can have, is it 20,
20.
has to pull a Boeing 737. That just sounds just crazy and wonderful at the same time.
It is. It is a crazy, wonderful event, and it's the only time, of the year that if you want to be part of this, that you can stand on the tarmac at Newark Airport, standing beside a plane and pulling a plane. But law enforcement is a huge supporter of ours, and so this is one of their keynote events. And it's basically, yeah, you have two pulls. It's the fastest pull, team of 20, and the lowest combined weight pull. So then sometimes they might start with six people on the rope to pull that plane. And it's a great team effort, and a lot of our partners and law enforcement community and airlines at the airport participate. So it is on October the 4th this year at Liberty Airport in Newark.
And one of the other events that you have is the Turnpike Challenge. And again, talk about unique.
It is a brand new event. It's the Turnpike 5. So if you've ever been sitting in the on the turnpike around exit 15X and saying I could probably run this faster than drive it. September 27th is a day to do it. So they're closing down the Helix at 15X, 8 o'clock in the morning run. It's brand new, and so if you want to be part of an inaugural event to benefit us, but you're going to be able to see the skyline on Manhattan when you're running it. So we're really excited about it. ShopRite Wakefern is the presenting partner, and that's a law enforcement event as well. So encourage everybody to come check it out.
One of the other events that's coming up is November 15th, the Thanks for Giving Turkey Dash and Splash, which is down in the Asbury Park area. My band Dead Air is playing at the Wonder Bar right after that as the participants finish up. We've been working with Larry Mays the past couple of years, who I know is a huge part of your organization.
Yeah, it's a great event. It's an interesting event because you can run a 5K and then you can jump in the ocean right after that to cool off to support Special Olympics, or you can do one or the other. But it's a fun festive event before Thanksgiving. It's on October the 15th or November the 15th, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. And Asbury Park is certainly a great place to be these days. Lots of opportunities to, after the event, go to the Wonder Bar or walk the boardwalk. But it's fun. It's just a festive event before the holidays kick off. And yeah, and again, the ocean's not as cold in November as it is in January, February when we do the other two big events. So big plunges.
In some ways, the water in the ocean might actually be a little bit warmer than the outside temperature at that point.
It could be. It depends on the day, right? But sometimes it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for a lot of these participants because they just love doing it. It's kind of their bucket list to be out there every year jumping into the waves just north of the convention center. So.
Heather, for listeners who want to get involved, whether it's to donate, to volunteer, sponsorships, where can they go? What can they do?
The best way is to go to our website, sonj.org. There's a lot of information there, from getting involved as a participant, a volunteer, all of our events. We're all over the state every weekend, and there's training opportunities in many parts of the state all the time. So again, I encourage people to check us out. Come out once, you'll want to continue to come back. And volunteers are the backbone of our organization. We have 20,000 volunteers that throughout the year that support us, and we can't do what we do without the support and generosity of people that want to help. So, but yeah, sonj.org.
Heather Anderson, the president and CEO of Special Olympics New Jersey, thank you for your time this morning here, and best of luck with everything you do throughout the year.
Thanks, Jim. It's really great being back.